All right, what's going on, boys? It is me, Sencha. I'm back with another anime adventures video. So a lot of you guys have been joining my Discord and been asking me, what is the best way to farm out these eyeballs? A lot of them are really hard to obtain, and some people can't get, even one a day. So I am gonna make a video kind of showing you how to do this. You don't really necessarily need a certain team. All you're gonna need is air and just any DPS. So before I start, I kind of want to explain kind of how this works. So I'm gonna start off with the bosses. So a lot of people at first got confused and thought that you could get the eyeballs from doing story, which you can get them from killing any of these three bosses. However, the problem is that it's not in story; it's only in infinite. So still doing story. I hope you're not doing it anymore. I hope you're doing infinite now. But you have a 10% chance of obtaining them once you kill one of those bosses. Now, there's actually three different ways to farm this. There is going level 10, there's going to level 30, and there's going to level 52. So the idea behind them is that you want to kill the boss at level 10, kill the boss at level 30, and then it should take you around 1 to 2 waves to kill the boss at 52. So yes. Now, before I start this, I want to explain why people do these in a specific way. So the reason people stop at at level 10 is because once they get to level 10, they want to take that RNG chance of just getting any of the bosses, which you can get any of the bosses except for the sixth one. And you have a 2 out of 5 chance of getting the correct boss, and then after that you have a 10% chance of getting that eyeball. So this is what I mean by kind of playing based on your luck. I know a lot of people have a lot of luck in this and then are doing really well just doing 10. A lot of people have better luck doing 30. I've been doing all of them. I mean, I kind of realistically I've been doing 50 something on stream a lot. So if you do need help, by the way, my Twitch is twitch.tv/Shintra. I'm doing infinite help pretty much every time I stream. But people are doing 30. So the reason you would do 30 is for the idea that you have 3 boss chances. One of them is most likely going to be one of the 2 that you need kind of get the kill. And the reason for that one is it takes a lot less time than it would normally take to get to 50. So that's why people choose to do 30 and go, at least a higher chance without spending too much time. Now, some people do 50, and at wave 50, you have a 100% guarantee of getting the 6th boss every single time, which means that every single run you have a 10% chance of getting an eye. Now that doesn't mean that another one isn't going to spawn. It could be every single 10 rounds you get one of the bosses that you need, and you have more than a 10% chance overall. Now what this means though is that you are taking extra time to secure a 100% chance of getting not an eyeball, but the boss that might drop the eyeball. So a lot of people are more used to doing this than doing other ones because they don't want to take that chance. I have done 30s, and in my opinion, I do think 30s is more reliable. Now, this doesn't mean that it's necessarily going to be the best. It's just all based on luck. And in my opinion, if 10 doesn't work out for you, try 30. 30 doesn't work out for you, try 50. This is all based on luck. There's not really much you can do from that. So yeah, I'm gonna kind of show you an overall idea of where you should be placing your units and how you should be playing this. Obviously I'm gonna be running 3 uniques. That doesn't necessarily mean you need an insane trait. You don't need the most OP shit in the game. You can do this with normal stuff. I'm only using uniques for the reason that it's really fast. I need it to be super fast, and I need to get through these as fast as possible, so I can get into the next one and continue that kind of RNG cycle again. So yeah, I'm gonna start. Yeah, give me 1 second. Oh, and by the way, a lot of you guys actually saw the video and started beating our records. I'm glad. Um, you know, I mean, that's why we made this video, right? Just letting you guys know though, it is going to be in a week from now. But if we're not on there already, we do have an insane strat up and coming. I'm not going to be showing that one. I'll make a video on it and down the road, but you know, I wouldn't give a strat if I didn't have another one already. So just be on the lookout for that. All right. So normally what I like to do is just start off with a jelly here. Just because, you know, it kind of varies on whatever it might be. Sometimes we'll get a guy with a shield. So what I like to do is I'll put a guy with the crush here and then put a Kent. The guy with the shield shouldn't be too much of an issue. Like I said, you don't need to farm until like 3-4, so you should be able to fit a farm here. You should be good. I'm just gonna get the other farm through, and then I should be good. There we go. So yeah, basically Kent is Kona Yui. If you are using a Kent, you know, like I said, I know a lot of people aren't gonna have these units yet, but especially with these traits. But yeah, a lot of people aren't gonna have Kent with the Kona Yui. So like Evoed or with the unique. Like I said, I know this is kind of hard to look at and be like, well, he has all these OP traits, like this doesn't make sense. You know, it of course it's gonna be easy for him. Like I said, you don't need good traits. Just bring like King Ant. You know, bring Jelly if you have him. Lightning Urza. I mean, it all works. There's nothing that won't work. Pretty simple. I mean, yeah. So I'm just prioritizing my Bulma right now. Like I said, a lot of you guys are probably not gonna be able to prioritize your Bulma, and that's totally normal. You know, a lot of you are probably gonna be spamming air support and maybe like a decent DPS. You know, if you're running Gon is really great for this. You could just put Gon kind of where I place this Jelly, and you should be able to just kill everything. I mean, it shouldn't take too long. But yeah, as long as you give it enough trial and error, you should be fine. I don't think that anyone can't do this. Everyone kind of should be able to. So yeah, now I maxed out my farm. Now I can kind of display how I'm kind of visually gonna put everything. Yeah. Let's see. So like I said, there's gonna be shields everywhere. This guy should be able to kind of take care of it. Yeah. And then these wing curses are gonna die from that. Okay, so now I can actually focus on damage. So I'm gonna put my Urza, Valak, and then my Gojo. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, dude. Gojo kind of solos this, so like have Gojo evoed. I mean, this shouldn't be a problem at all. It should be pretty easy. This is kind of a slow run. I kind of fucked up like upgrading Jelly. But I mean, it's fine. Like I said, you guys want to just kind of get an idea of what kind of spawns like when, and from there just kind of play off of it. You know, it shouldn't be too hard. I mean, it should be pretty easy. And this is what I mean by kind of Gojo just soloing. There's gonna be like no air units. I'm actually gonna place this like right here. So yeah, this guy. I mean, yeah, he should be able to just one-shot them. Yeah. That shit is crazy, bro. Upgrade jellies a little bit. Now, a lot of people are gonna ask me, like, you know, if I have just a decent trade on Jelly, like Superior 3, would that be enough? Yeah, that's funny. Or Nimble or whatever. I mean, it shouldn't take too much to kill the airs. You should be able to just do it, like, with really, you know, kind of common traits. Shouldn't be too difficult at all. And yeah, I mean, it's pretty simple. I kind of wish that they added maybe something that would be a little bit more difficult to the map itself. But I mean, you know, I also don't work on the game, so let's see. Okay, so that would be maxed. I am gonna kind of stop at limitless 1. Obviously, if you have limitless, you know, go for it. um I'm not gonna be upgrading him to that because it's kind of like a waste of money at the current time. But yeah, crushes here. You know, based on how you play, you might separate your crushes. So if you have crush, you want to have them both up front and in the back. If you put them all at the front, they're always going to target and attack at the same time, which is what you don't want. Crush, you want them to be kind of alternating their attacks pretty much every single time. Anyways, yeah, so Kent, I'm just gonna upgrade him, get him collapse, and then have him do the Kone AoE. See, this is what I mean. It should be just really, really fast. This shouldn't take too long. It should just be instantly kind of beat it, get out, and there shouldn't be much to that. Now, obviously, the higher waves that you guys get in, Kent might be useful. You know, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I wouldn't bring Kent. You know, Kent unique is not ideal. Even though the crit scales to you know, the actual damage. I wouldn't recommend Kent unique. I mean, I'm only bringing him because I'm sure he's great for infinites, but not higher on infinite. So yeah, you know, I'm fortunate that I got him and I'm able to use him, but I'm not gonna use him for anything other than this. I will be going for a divine one soon. You know, I probably have one down the road, so if you are interested in that, I'll probably make a video on it when I do get it. Oh, by the way, if anyone is interested, I am gonna be having like a kind of like a Discord like kind of call for anyone that's interested the day of the update. If you are interested, it is discord.gg/signtrack. We usually just kind of wait until the update happens and then we kind of all figure out. So if you want like first hand opinions on how everything's gonna work from me, or you know, kind of like the best players in the game, in my opinion, you know, you might want to join. We kind of answer questions like I said, we're not devs, but we kind of seen this game enough to know like when something's gonna be absurdly broken or absurdly fucking garbage. Yeah, this might have been a little too easy. But yeah, no, I mean, look, I think it's a great map. I thought, you know, obviously the map has like weird kind of like memory leak issues, or at least it did at the beginning. I kind of noticed that it has been patched, which I do appreciate, because you know, when maps are broken, that makes the game not challenging and not fun. Jelly's damage jumps up so high. Like, I know it only happens at the last upgrade, but it is kind of insane. Yeah, I mean, it shouldn't be too like hard. I mean, it seems kind of obvious that like you know, if you have issues doing this, you know, just go on LFG, or like I said, you know, even people in my Discord are always running it. Yeah, I mean, this is kind of the idea that you want. So if you didn't have a unique Kent, Valk, or Gojo, you would want something along the lines of like, you know, kind of idealing Gon over here, maxing out one of them, and then having a ton of air support, and then maybe something like King Ant or Mira, or sorry, having stuff like King Ant, or having like Jelly. Ace is a good one. You know, there's kind of a lot. There shouldn't be too much to kind of think about. It's kind of just a line. Like Coyote is great for this as well. You know, if you were gonna play Coyote, I would suggest playing Coyote like maybe over here. It kind of depends on what you want, and if you know, if you need like, you know, deeper help, kind of like placing your loadouts. Like I said, feel free to comment it or join the server, and I'll be more than happy to help. All right, so now that we're kind of killing this guy, holy shit, he's getting melted. Should get pretty melted. Like I said, this guy is one of them. Unfortunately, we didn't get an eye, but here I would just kind of sell the units. And then I would stop at 30. Now, if you want to stop at 52 or whenever you kill the boss, that's totally up to you. Like I said, I've seen all of them work in their own way. I think I've seen 30 work the best, just because you're not spending too much time getting from 30 to 50. You know, that is a big jump in time. But you know, if you're not interested in, you know, kind of like that, and you want to kind of secure at least one or two, you know, I'd go to 50. You know, it's not like I haven't. I do 50s on stream just because, you know, some people need the kind of gems that you get at 50. So yeah, so that is kind of like how I'm getting these eyes, and that is how most people, I think, in my server are kind of obtaining them. I know if I find another one, I'll kind of show it on here and or in my Discord. And yeah, I hope that helped you. And if you need any more advice or help, feel free to ask in here or in the server. Again, my name is Sintra. If you are interested in joining my Discord, it is discord.gg/Sintra, or my Twitch, it is twitch.tv/Sintra. You know, either one of those work. And yeah, thank you for stopping by. Please make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on post notifications. See you.